Hey Marlene, Daphne here. Lovely to hear from you. Thank you for your kind message last night. Sorry not to get back to you before now. It's funny, it rained cats and dogs. I think we've talked about this. This is one of the phrases that everybody learns at school, but you don't ever hear English people saying that. We say it more colourfully, either it's pouring with rain or it's pissing with rain. Don't say that in your exam, it's not very polite. But we don't actually say it's raining cats and dogs. It's one of those funny idioms, isn't it? I wonder if it translates into German. I can't remember. So thank you for your corrections. Well done. You should have a task one as well connected to this. Um, I can't remember which one it is, but try and send me both together if you can. Now, this is quite interesting for you because you're doing the course backwards almost. A lot of people do the course first, then do the extra essays. So now maybe some of the things that I've been saying to you before will fall into place in terms of the layout of the paragraph, which sometimes was unclear. The template is a little bit restrictive. Um, I feel you have a lot of your own style. So, as I said to you before, I think use bits of it, but you don't need to stick to it identically because it is really important that your own style comes out in the writing as well. So, most important word here, dependent. Okay, if you do not fully engage with this word, it's very hard to um, kind of score as band 7. This is the key word. We're not talking about is the internet a good thing? We're talking about is dependence on it good? The fact that we use it the whole time. So immense possibilities, convenient accessibility, and widespread addiction are some of the key effects for society since the invention of the internet. Nice one. Now, you've got this keyword since. So quick grammar lesson. If you've got since, you have to have the present perfect. I have been doing it since 3 o'clock or, since 1990 or whatever. So have, so you need the present perfect. So have been or have been recognized as. Okay, so watch out for that. That is just literally a grammar point. If I just underline it, then you'll get that connection with the word since. Have been recognized as some of the key effects for society since the invention of the internet. Very nice. So the key effects on either for or on actually, but on you normally have an effect on something, but you can have an effect for. So I'll give you that one. The issue of whether the World Wide Web and smartphones are now throughout. You can't have throughout beneficial. You'd have to have beneficial throughout something. So you'd have to say, I've forgotten the word, are wholly, like a whole, are wholly beneficial, or they possibly lead to a dangerous addiction of consumers has become very nice. A debate, so there you've got it perfectly right, has debated the topic over the last years. Okay, I don't think you need that because you've already said here since the invention, so I think you can leave that out. Okay, this essay will analyze both issues. Okay, when you say both, we've got more than both here. Now, so I would just be a little bit cautious there. I would put key issues or analyze important, something like that. Using examples good. Now, it's not the Oxford University, it's just Oxford University. There is only one, so there's no article there. On one hand, there's evidence that usage of the internet and mobile devices are a historical breakthrough for society because they provide various advantageous options in modern times. Good. The central reason behind this is twofold. So for me, leave that out. You've got so many words already. You write very nicely. Okay, this will not make a difference to you. I would rather have your ideas than this because I know you write long essays anyway. Okay. Firstly, it connects the world um, with with the ease of its usage. Yeah, good, with the ease of its usage for families, friends, and businesses, even when they're separated by long distances. Secondly, it's an indispensable and convenient method to access a wide range of knowledge in every topic. You said approximately every topic. I would be more emphatic here. I would go in every conceivable topic. Okay, that means that every possible topic. It's a good word here. Every conceivable topic. Students and educationalists use it, moreover, to prepare important lessons by informing themselves. You inform yourself about something, about relevant themes, and so informing and closing knowledge gaps. For example, recent study found that academic performances in graded students improved by 80% when test takers prepared with the medium of the internet. Sadly, we have to say that. Therefore, it's conclusively clear there's an invaluable progress in learning. Now, I've got to say to myself, have you addressed this word dependent? Okay, so for me, if I'm going to be brutally honest, you haven't. Don't worry, hardly anybody does. It's a really trick essay, there's nothing. Okay, that, so we can correct it. So let's rescue it. That, why don't we go frequent use of, yeah? Or you almost say overuse. But I don't necessarily want to go overuse yet because that's a sort of negative. But let's get all these in red. So frequent use of the internet are historical, okay, breakthrough because they provide various advantageous options in modern society. Okay. Firstly, so they, because you've got more than one. So they, let's go back on this. Connect. So, but instead, let's do it this. Let's do it this way. So it should be they. So rather than they, I'd go this. Firstly, connection. So reliance on these tools allows connection with the world. Okay. Whoops. So rather than they, because I really don't like they in the essays, it's not very academic. So let's get this into more academic style. So firstly, reliance on. So comma there. Reliance on is this idea of dependence. Back to the title. Tools, just saves me repeating, allows connection with the world. You could almost say easy, efficient, and simple. Connection with the world, take out that. So cut that. For families, friends, and businesses, even when separation is an issue, even when separated by long, even when, so you don't actually need that. Okay, you can omit that. Okay, so firstly, reliance on these tools allows easy, efficient, and simple connection with the world for families, friends, and businesses, even when separated by long distances. So you can see how I'm just kind of cleaning it up, taking out they by putting reliance on as my subject. And also that links me back to this idea of dependence. So we're just rescuing this paragraph. Okay. Secondly, so rather than it, because I've changed your subject here, so we need to take out it. So secondly, constant connection online is. So this idea of constant, this idea of dependence is an indispensable and convenient method, then you're okay. Yeah. I don't think you need that. I think that's just too many words. Okay. But you could have often. So again, this use of dependence, prepare important lessons, and then you're fine. Gives us students using online material. So again, I've got this idea of Every time, linking back to the title the whole time. Okay? Do you get what I'm trying to do? If you have time, you can do this in an essay. If you finish your essay and go, oh, hang on, I missed that bit, you can correct it just like I'm doing. I'm not changing the whole essay, just changing some keywords. On the other hand, so you're going to need to change this as well. I want this something red. Reliance on use of provides significant advantages. Permanent connectivity, very nice, could lead to serious negative effects like harming misuse and serious addiction. Good. Harmful misuse and serious addiction, very nice. Well done. So I like that. Permanent connectivity, well done. This word permanent, you've got this. So that's your first reference. That's really important. One dangerous effect occurs in traffic when vehicle operators distracted. Yeah, okay. We've got a lot of present tense here. Well, I know that's in passive, which is nice, but can we get the conditionals back that you were doing for me before, yeah? So this is nice, passive. For instance, a recent study by current department of Berlin indicated, so let's get this in the past tense, let's mix up these tenses a bit, that 8 out of 10 fatal crashes, no apostrophe, occurred, it will have to be as drivers frequently use phones, it's a verb, frequently use phones while steering, and these results even, okay, so you can just put a comma here. So rather than and, if we just upgrade the language I'm thinking of, these results even overtaking, put a participle in here. These results even overtaking the drunk driving issue. Good. So beyond that, if there are no, okay, here's your conditional. If there are no unpleasant punishment education campaigns, there could be serious consequences for the initiator. That's interesting. Okay, but you're talking about internet misuse, but get me back to this idea of dependence. Okay, so yes, you're there, but I think a better point here. You've got misuse, and you're using traffic, but how about mental illness? How about depression? How about loneliness in teenagers addicted to Facebook? I think that might be a more powerful argument rather than traffic. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I think as long as you've got this idea of misuse is really important. So well done on that one. To conclude, given, then you need to have comma there. It's undoubtedly clear the advantages of global connection, the learning practice significantly outweigh disadvantages. Very nice. That's very, very good. I don't think you need that. Okay, if I'm really honest, I get that it is there to give you a possible chance to use a future tense, but I would rather you focused your efforts, because this is long, on this bit, not that bit. You've got a very good conclusion anyway there. Okay. Now, do the benefits, yeah, okay. You could have actually, you've got undoubtedly clear, you could have I believe that. You could put your opinion in there. Undoubtedly. You need a little bit extra in there, okay? But very, very good work. You are working so hard, you're doing really, really well. Most of this essay is fantastic. I'd like to see the paragraphs balanced a bit more. You've got a very, very long first paragraph and quite a short second paragraph in comparison. So I think just have a look through the corrections, and I really hope that helps you. Take care. Look after yourself.